work that is given to the actor to teach the human heart the knowledge of itself. Sir Lawrence Olivier.
Love the art in yourself, not yourself in the art. Constantine Stanislavski.
I love acting. It is so much more real than life. Oscar Wilde.
Acting is happy agony by Sir Alec Guinness.
Know your lines and don't bump into the furniture.
Welcome to the Regis Night's first annual theater festival.
We are here to enthrall,
Enlighten.
Enrich.
Excite.
entertain.
We are the Regis Knights.
I'm doing Ronnie from the play Chicken Soup with Garlic by Ronald Westcott. This is a story about a family struggling to make ends meet. Ronnie is talking to his aunt when she asks him if his father is still working at the same job. No, he's an assistant manager at a candy factory now. Look, jelly beans. Can't help himself. Doesn't do it on a large scale, just saying for each night. Everyone does. You know he can't stay at a job long, and now he's got what he's always wanted, a legitimate excuse. He walks, slowly and stoops, head stuck into his shoulders, hands in his pocket. His step isn't sure. Ronnie concerned himself in case he should suddenly drop dead. You should see him in a strong wind, like not on leaves. He seems to have given up the fight as though, thank God, he was no longer responsible for himself. Nothing. Like a long nightmare. God, just think. Being born to live a long nightmare. He gets around, but who knows how sick he is. Now we can't even tell his lethargy for his illness. Here, look. He once starts to write his own autobiography. Of me, the dummy, and my family. How's that for a poetic title? Sitting at my work in the clothing factory, one day my attention was drawn to the dummy that we all try to work on. The rhythm of the machines and my constant looking at the dummy rocked me off into a kind of sleepy daze. And to my surprise, the dummy began to take the shape of a human. It began to speak. Softly at first, so softly I could hardly hear, and then louder and louder still, and it seemed to raise its eyebrows and with the challenge asked, "Your life? What of your life?" My life? I had never thought about it, and then I began to take my way back to the time when I was a little boy. There, a whole notebook full, and then one day he just stopped, just like that. God knows why a man stopped doing the one thing that can keep him. My name is Ted Kamaji, and I'm doing Frederick from the play Jump for Your Life by Ken Whitmore. Frederick has a difficult task. He must persuade all of us in the audience and in the world to jump at a given moment in the air so that there's not one foot touching the earth anywhere on this planet. You can see the shocking information from the little animal, the mold. Yes, the mold. And he points out the surface of this overpainted globe has been held by none other than the noble efforts of the mold. The point that this is no longer enough. We must act now before it is too late. Hello. Wow. Hundreds of them. Hundreds of people who don't believe in the mold. Can you hear me all right? I'm a bit nervous. I didn't expect so many of you, people who don't believe in the moles, and they've sent me here to change your minds for you. Professor, Harridge, and old man Gumble. They've all told me that there's a load of people down here who don't believe in the moles and won't jump at jumping time. Well, that's what they say. It's true about the moles. It is. You can bet your life on it. If we all don't jump in the air, 2 hours from now, we'll all be goners. And the earth will be splintered to bits. You've got to believe. You've got to jump, or we'll all go up in smoke. At 5 o'clock tonight, thinking of you. At 5 o'clock tonight, we have to jump. All of us, all at the same time. You and me and everybody in every country, in every island, in every nation, everybody. English, Eskimos, Russians, Chinese, even cannibals. I've got a letter here. All the granddads and grandmas are going to jump. This is from Miss Olga Shkuchis, age 97, from Moscow in Russia that is. You should see all the letters I got. Tell me, listen to this. Dear Frederick Kitchener Spudley, that's me. We will be thinking of you and jumping with you when the time comes. And my husband Nikolai, who only has one left leg, will be jumping as well. All best love, dear comrade jumping. And there's loads more to tell you, but there's not enough time. There's only 2 hours left. 1 hour and 48 minutes. Okay, tell me this. Even if you're right, even if the moles aren't going to save the world, even if this is just a fantastical fib, and, well, the moles aren't going to save the world, then tell me this. How does it work to spoil your day by just stand up and giving a little jump? Like that. I mean, seriously, what are you going to lose by just giving a little jump like that?
Hello, my name is Oscar Melendez, and I'm doing a part from Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. In the American classic Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain, Huck is trying to figure out the true meaning and benefit of prayer, as explained to him as one of his caretakers, Miss Watson. Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. Miss Watson told me that I prayed every day. Whenever I asked for it, get it. But it weren't so. I tried it. Once I got a fish line without any hooks. It weren't any use to me without any hooks. I prayed for the hooks 3 or 4 times, but somehow I couldn't make it work. By and by, one day I asked Miss Watson if she could try for me. She said I was a fool, and she didn't tell me why, and I couldn't figure it out by myself. No way. One time I went back in the woods and had a long think about it. I said to myself, if the body could get anything to pray for, why don't Deacon Wade get back his money lost back at Fort? Why don't the widow get back her silver snuffbox that was stolen? Why can't Miss Watson fat up? I went and told the widow about this, and she said what body could get by praying is spiritual gifts. But that was too many for me. But she told me what it meant. I should always help other people, do everything I could for other people, always look out for them, and never think about myself. I went back in the woods and turned it over my mind for a long time, except I could see no advantage in it, except for other people. So at last, I reckoned to myself that I would just not worry about it, so I just let it go.
Hi, my name is Zavi Gonzalez. I'm going to be doing the first annual Academy Awards by Alan Hale, and I'm going to be playing Nigel. Nigel attends an Academy High School. He is addressing his class with a soliloquy from Shakespeare's Hamlet. The first annual Academy Awards by Alan Hale. Before I begin my oral presentation on the play Hamlet, I would just like to take this moment to clearly air out a few things. I understand that some nasty rumors have been going on about me. Rumor number 1. I had never read the book or seen the play Hamlet. The book had been at the bottom of my locker, unopened, ever since I got the assignment. Rumor number 2. I do not know what Hamlet is. Up until yesterday, I thought a Hamlet was a clever name for a small breakfast item. And according to that rumor, I went to Denny's and ordered a Hamlet with a side of warm fries. Rumor number 3. I am completely unprepared for this oral presentation, and I tend to expect to get by bluffing my way through and get a barely passing grade. Rumor number 4. The most sickening one of all. Nigel Thornburg had no academic motivation whatsoever. I extend the least amount of my energy into my natural charm and the art of slinging the bull. To those of you who haven't restrained these, I say, you have lying mouths and conniving hearts. To those of you who have begun to doubt me, I say, E minus,
Yes?
even though I have not yet begun the great mysteries of the play Hamlet?
Yes, you are.
I'm appalled, but I accept my fate without complaint. Hey, that almost rhymes. I am good.
Go Knights!
God knows my man stopped doing the one thing that can keep them together.
Once I got a finish line without any hooks, or any use to me without any hooks.
In the name of God, do your duty. In the name of God, believe, Colin Robinson.
What are you going to lose by just standing up and giving a little jump? Rumor number 2! I do not know what a Hamlet is. Up until yesterday, I thought a Hamlet was a clever name for a smart breakfast item. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I, W. Gonzalez, in real life know a thing or two about this guy, William Shakespeare. And his immortal words, our revels now are ended.
I wanted to acknowledge my parents who are out here today, Mr. and Mrs. Bob Merrick and Marietta Merrick. They're pastors.
Several years ago at the Alley Theater, I had the pleasure of seeing you, Mary, in one of the productions. You know, we celebrate all of you boys all the time on the athletic field. We celebrate your academic accomplishments, but I have never been so well entertained as what we saw today. I just am so pleased that we could actually have a Regis Theater. And I look at your sons, so many of the parents, all the parents are here. But what courage, as Ms. Merrick said earlier, to memorize a piece and get up and give it. I mean, I look at these boys participate in everything, and they're good students, and yet they found the time to get up and perform and go on weekends. I'm just so proud of you boys. Thank you. Fine arts here at Regis has not been as strong a program with as many offerings as we would like to have had. And I think this is a real beginning that we'd like to see continue and like to see. I mean, you boys congratulate your classmates because they've done a wonderful thing here today to give us a beginning. Ms. Merrick, please stand. I know the boys gave you flowers, but we'd like to thank you one more time.
So responsive to me with phone calls and emails and just encouraging their children and helping them learn their lines and helping them work on their pieces. And again, I keep using the word courage because for actors, it takes a tremendous amount. There's a quote that Mateo says, acting is happy agony. And that sums it up. And it's just, you know, it's a wonderful joy, and at the same time, it takes a tremendous amount of bravery and courage. So thank you again.